a yɛde asi wɔ bɔ mpaeɛ ɛde ama wɔ mɛn ɛyade a asɔfoɔ bie ɛtim so yɛbɛbɔ ɛwura mu saa so ane yɛbɛkɔ apɔmuden ho nsɛm mu mpos yade 14 new cases ɛna Ghana Health Service kyerɛ sɛ wɔn mo arekɔde case na huri wɔ ha ne aduasa mmiɛnsa ne pempen case a wɔn mo arekɔde ɛwɔ man emu yɛkɔ nsɛm foforɔ mu so a Ghana Bar Association wɔn akasa ɛde afa Chief Justice a ya suspending no ehwo president ede makoi ena ekasaye saa so ane ede wo bekọ eye 24-hour economy no wo pani bi akasa wo se 24-hour economy no enye kasa na emomu no eye 40 billion US choppable dollars and wo judi sa ban we di hemu a 24-hour economy no ebetimi etintim ye do bekọ dwedie mu ensemu yade ampenfo twa se echinide ya yade afam go wo mu ebetumu ebebe omu entremu na afi so Ghana Statistical Service adin kuntabo bi ede aba ni gide mu nsam eka ho na yetwa so akọ enkrofo ama so midi ede da chehema afia akonua yetwa ye ho aba na nkyem no ato aso Kasie bono emuntremu enie mampeni John Dramani Mahama eba ye ni wasi ginaye ede atodwa kyerɛ sɛ 1st July bia no woni de ne dia ne sɛ we bɔ mpaye ede ama wo me enunti ebeye National Prayer Day enunti chinida dwumadie no ebekɔ so ɛwɔ man mu nyina na wosa nenamontoe ana Reverend Ministers bie atim so sɛ oh we ya de pa esan sɛ bibia mu no wo de nyame di kan a edim.
That is a good initiative. It's normally not done, and it's important that we commend the president and the whole committee for the efforts they've made to come together and to set a day aside in the year to give thanks. Thanksgiving is an attitude of gratitude, and anybody who doesn't show gratitude don't live long. And nations that think and believe that they can do without the Creator and the Most High, if you see what is happening all over the world and the nations today, they are crumbling because our economics, they are unable to fix our economical problems and our issues. It takes the wisdom of the Creator, the Most High, to fix the problems of humanity. And He is the Creator. He manufactured us and the nations, and we cannot do without Him. So I think it's a very good initiative, and I highly commend the leadership, the president, and the entire committee that are putting this together.
For our nation, we also want prosperity. So now that the election is over, there is transition, and the government is calling all of us to come together and thank God. We want to hold that agenda with our 2 hands. Let us organize our members and be present on the 1st July, 8 to 10. And we are being asked to be seated by 7. The president comes at 8, and then the service begins in all the regions. So please, we have the largest of the Christian community, and so please let us work hard to make this laudable event possible. It's going to be an annual affair, and that should be very good for us. And so shall we rise in prayer and then commit this event into the hands of God.
Elvis, I want you to convey to the president that I have received the delegation. I'm very honored. I was surprised when I was told that you guys were coming here. And I'm also happy with what you have said about the visionary leadership of His Excellency and what he intends to do on our Republic Day. And you can count on us and our support. We'll be there by 7:30 in the morning. My choir will be there. I'll be there in my clerical.
Pastor doesn't work like that. The thing he works very hard. That is a drama.
Yes, be like clerical. And so this is a good thing, and I pray that it will continue. My only challenge is that a very laudable and a very beautiful thing like this has started. We pray that it will continue and it will be enshrined in our the constitution or whatever. Because sometimes another government will come and then they will topple all, and then it will be a national day of jumping and dancing and jamboree and going to the beach.
Certainly, we believe as people of faith that it's the grace of God that has kept Ghana to be the Ghana that we know. Things could have been like in our neighboring countries where people are at each other's throat, and the circumstances are bad for people. In fact, to the extent that some neighboring peoples see this as a haven to come to for security, for safety, for economic reasons. And so God has been gracious to this nation, and we have a duty and a responsibility to express it. And so the decision and the policy of the National Thanksgiving Day is a positive thing which we embrace.
If you look at intermittently or even before elections, the way the religious bodies rally behind to pray, I've always said that has accounted for close to 90% of the stability of our country, our growing democracy, and what have you. And I was elated when His Excellency announced, proud to the election, and then he made do his promise that there will be a day of prayer. It's been long overdue, but better late than ever. And I think it will also enhance and promote religious unity the more. I mean, looking at this beautiful committee, I'm sure that as the years go by, we can see greater unity. And I want to commend him also for appointing my good friend, Honorable Ebusifia Ankra, to chair this committee. I mean, when we heard it, we were excited because there's a man who has served this country so well.
I think that is a day of thanksgiving. We give thanks to God together as a nation, and then bring our act together. Unite even more close. Unite in prayer. Unite in faith. Unite in love. So I think it's a worthwhile cause that we encourage all our churches and our faith groups to join. Prayer is the key. Prayer is the answer to every situation.
Yɛtoa so ɛwɔ nsɛm foforɔ emu na Ghana Bar Association akasa etia Chief Justice Maame Gertrude Araba Esaba Tokonu ya suspending no ehwo na President Edema Ghana Bar Association Maame Efuagate ana ejina koi anamo wakasa etia etresa sana montuo mampeni etuo no eyade a wototo eye emra asia watoto emranimfo asia entwa yie kura sesa ni manim ya maami esese won mo sanso de dibre ehyanesa.
The Ghana Bar Association, as well as other legal associations, both local and international, such as the Commonwealth Lawyers Association, Commonwealth Magistrates and Judges Association, and Commonwealth Legal Education Association, as a matter of principle, have made their voices heard on the ongoing process for the removal of the Chief Justice of Ghana, Her Ladyship Justice Gertrude A.S. Tokonu. It is hoped that any Superior Court judge will be well apprised of the entire process before ever being subjected to sin in the spirit of fairness. Rising to the defense of the judiciary's independence is the mandate of the Ghana Bar Association, and this is not personality driven. On this day that we meet to honor the memory of the martyrs of the rule of law, let us resolve as a nation to do ourselves proud and humbly walk away from settling scores endlessly, as we are one nation with one destiny. The Ghana Bar Association reiterates its call to insulate the judiciary from any interference whatsoever. They stand for justice, and they should administer justice to all persons, including themselves. The spirit of reconciliation, all the various calls made for a reconsideration of the suspension of the Chief Justice in the circumstances as it sets a poor precedent will not go unheeded. We yearn for peace and strive for justice.
Wowura Tano eye presidential advisor erema 24-hour economy no wakasa de atoja se eyade papa a eba beboa wo men ma economy no etimi etumpon empo July bosun de tosum ye ni ehwe ni sama mpani mahama official no bepa ho entoma na fiase aye adwuma nanso no wose aban ehia $40 billion answer 24-hour economy no
The total estimated investment required over the next few years is about $4 billion times 10, so 400 billion Ghana cedis. And we hope it stays that way. And most of this is going to come from the private sector. One of the problems that investors have had in working in Ghana, and I'm sure all of you have heard that because of the unpredictable and incoherent incentive regimes and also the high costs of operating in Ghana, including the under-table payments and requests and the corruption, some companies have left and gone to Ivory Coast, where it's easier to do business. Our aim is to reverse that. And so one of the key components is, one, a coherent, practical, transparent incentive regime that is based on performance. And as NASA said, with very little discretion. So we remove the corruption component out.
Afeya Mora Ghana Health Service wamwa kache na nkunte bofufra wonum dia ba erefa mpox ya dia kan yefe monkeypox no eho twese 14 new cases and wonum a record there entu kika cases ya womanya nyina wabra monkeypox treaty wo mayi mu na say ekodu wo ha ane aduasam yensa eya 133 a watcher said dia e da wo hu ni say wo bibia ni ho ya gina to ya sabia e na afesu wo kra bia nhwe ne nkwa e wo cases e wo record emu.
Figures for Froy and Penny for a day abeto a dray ejina, Peja, Nambesi, a Peja Nimu, a Bronia, one mudi kind, ever bore a 1 mania or June Busomene Dana, a tosso, a Bunu, emu wabra, 10 new cases, Ebeka, Honye, mu, a Peja could do 119. Empo se Nambesi, a Guswa, echo, a strono, a Pomudimu, edge my phone penny for a day or two, a jase. One more Eguswa at Tonia Maya, a Humbia, enimu, and winty or man for and Kawakoma, and to one more ayama one more chest say ya say ubia emfemu enhwere ne nkwa empos yare yi egusua tretre ya se uben obi a wanya saa yade yi ebie ya wonso wobetimi enya bi na ensunsuanso bi a se wunya yade bi a wobehu ewo nipadua mu ene se ensuansoa ebegugu nipadua no eho afei apapo enso ebetimi asisisi nipadua no eho ena afei so no uti nso ebetimi apaewo ana health service ede futuo amagana de hye se won toto ne meye na won krakra won ho se de be yobetimi abo won ho ban na yade no se de etre no ankosoa anye kese sempanifo egu ahoboa so se obetimi aso saa ha no anono enam so ama World Health Organization ya WHO abo modern akeka won sase ye dwumbusumi ne dana etoso aduenu nan emuo no wonomo ede test kit ahodo na laboratory reagent ebeche ye National Public Health Reference Laboratory ewo enkran enema wonomo ede ba ye ebi eye supplies a ebe screen nipa 3,400 ya won mususu se won anya yadwe no ebie afe won mo besan atteste enipa 625 ahwe won mo eyade na won mo anya no pomponso anase dia won mo anya titiru pa. Dr. Caroline Rainford Emisa acting deputy director general ewo Ghana Health Service wode to edwa se ebre ya won mo de sa akande abre won mu bre papa ya ebetimi aboa won mo. Dr. Fiona Braka, World Health Organization country representative ede toa so ese ebre ya akande abe bre pa ya ebetimi aboa na test na hodo a won mo no won mo etimi aye no wano se de be ya yade no enkosoa entre ni nyina emu no se ye kasa die apomuden mu mpanifo ekira na cases ni nyina eye 133 ya won mo egusoa ebo manfo kokose yenhwe ye ho yie na afa yentoto ne emaye se de be ya yade no enkosoa entre.
Na Mary Tewia aye ababa wa bia wanya fihia adonu nan ka so apotamu heya no wote se me ne okasai ne ho akoka adwamu ewo post sami na ne se Mary bo ni tirimu po hwe nyame animu ahwe bunsamati ko ne ba afa na wanya afi ba kon enke wo ka kwada na no aduro ayi na fi atiasefo asas ni na ne se wone ne boyfriend na wanya fihia adonu son eye kobi enetie akasa ba wonu mu entamu ne senti no akoda na da wonu mu entamu no ne boyfriend ni ho abufo nti enank wo yi na firiwo
amanebo ekira na Mary ene Kobi eyade a won mu mienu nyina won mu atiteshi ye wo enkranpomponi mantamu na akasakasa eba won mu ntem ewo kasoa abra Mary ehu se Kobi akofa oba foforo eno enam so ema ne bufu ye pa ya wo kan se abofra okita no no wo beye ne bone ya mpaniampa oba modern se nka wo ma abofra yi awuduro eye power zone bi anom ne no ena adwadifo ma won mu ewo honom no ampene so musi ne kwan a womo eyi kaso aposifo asotire ya wono ebeche Mary wo abra aposifo etoto nano no ena ode etu edwa se ne kunu afa nachi akofa oba foforo eno enenam so ya ne buafu anu nti opese odi abofra kuma yi boni aposifo eto nsa efre ne kunu ya wono so wono etoto nano aseye kasei wo eye kaso district police headquarters.
wo ensamfufuro mu no kopie mu ewo brekum empatamu ehwo a eye busuafo bia wonu mu ewo brekum acrosso eye ankobia division no wonu mu ina aka wo huguma busuafo eti wo hugumontene so eprapra kromu siesie se betimi aboa ma honidie hu mapa betimi afa ne ntima pafra ewo empatamu ehwo esanse wo mu kiremu a eye ade abusua ne de wo makoma so ina ne se betimi abo ma honidie hu sem afa ntuma pefra ewo brekum ene ne ntwa so na ukopie mu ewo brekum traditional council na ofori mensa a wono ene ye wo chiame ene semtwofo edi nkomofo asakonya no so ade adesredie wei ade kwama adehia ewo
Assembly members ya mu Ghana any unit committee members ya mu Ghana sebi ya enyi sebi mu munim de ne mo ho ofenti ene yeyi mo se mo be kan nipa ni nyina abom na niema bi wo ho etosin de se efi eba krom ana niema atantane bi ba krom no eye mo asade se mo hwe na bibia atoye eye da bia mo ko assembly a mo so ye ko pri bibi de aba krom no ya pri bibi ba krom no ya ne mo yi mo ani mo twemani afiri ho kura na teza ade no se ya no ase ebe se ebe gu anya dai engu Ghana se ya nhwe ya yanko yanim da bia ne yesen yachi ya na da na asudie kese beto yenso a oh ye hia school da no so pa mframa ebo na ba bi kuratu keke kura na assembly man obehwe na kuro no mobilize nipa ne yakobo so no onhwe da obetena ho amada ne nyina abu ya sa abanwe de be wa anya hwe aban bia no obetima ayi bibi eka se kuro ne ye beboa aban na aban atime aboa ama kuro bia so edai atumpon youth committee members committee member na ayate no yanka se yati committee na modi awaresem dabi yasi yati committee no na mata assembly members achi na bibi kwasafuduma ti sei enka ebi mu initiative na nka mo be boy chidom na nka nyina ye na nka aye nkoso
Bahema ya wo kraso ankobia division nana afia sachiwa ede efutuo ema womanfo se womomoden ase wobedi wonpotamu eni na wama honom atekrogen esanse nyarewa ahodo dodo no a ya edokuru nipadua no emu dodo no a efri ahonidie ya enkoyie no enti
ntotamu fie ebe bua ma yare nketenkete no ebefi ho ebi wo ha gates ni sa men tuntum su tuntum betimi atu agum ne nyina morio no yare beba jese atahima fo ai ha ye de asie hu se ebesiesie kroni ama krona efenti ye no krom hafo no atina homo muti krom man be hu se yes yeso ye so mo so mbeboa
Nana yeboa esuama enso ekasa ekire botaye ye enu nti ankobia division wonomo ede ahonidie adwumedie ahyehye so awo kyese omo bomoden a se de be yomanfo apomuden ho nsam ebegina ne nanso enu nti na eho akohia se community no wonomo eye sa clean up exercise
so no afepepe ni ti sese be ye adwumadi bi atise dia ane na kyese se kuru no mu ye fa na mu nipa nso nya ahoden ti ye de shene na ye gusu aja ye sie kuru na ye kan ko bia busu ya de anko bia busu ya no so kwa odom no doso ene no announcement no ni we no
Yava ya ninchemu ewo afoman a ewo enkwanmantamu na ahoba afahye eya afahye bia adehye ewo afoman ena wonmu edie ni nyano eka homo wo hu bie wo ya hoba no mu de akohia kese no eno nti no wo hwe eye na anu fiade yi a se wo mu di afahye betimi abom wo apomuden ho smesi PS tent no wonum the health work ena ehhehye so eno nam so ema wo ra Theophilus ni aye efa yamane boni black so ade afuto arekwama adehye wonum ewo afomanse
won yafi ni efo kaake keja leno ni gba naji washine ya mami mo ko no na ne no fiu eyomia hu kaka fi wanabo keke opamu jano mu no ni gba na peji mapanye ma bi 5 ke woku ma bi 5 ke UTF yan ke 5 ake keja leno ni bo no na ne no nye ke bo po be jojo kasani umehi kaje na kan kwa wo mi yo mi ke beni no kwa pamba o kana kan ehwile nani je nyu na hu ji wo ma mi nkramo e ya fetu mo ko beto jatu le telio mini yo ne no ni fo fe mo ji muji ele nsumo o kan kwa ni muji ba pe nko blo ka bie ke manya manyama be ke ya
Ebio no stool father ya wo afoaman enso e de futuo e ma mabunu se wontwe won ho emfiri no bone ho
bia ne no kwamo ni kenklen call o no kwamo no eto aka wo segbe agbene ni kasemo kanine na anutumo ni pa me fen fa ka mo fen mo abomoden ni kase ni na anutumo mo fen mo ni o papa alo mami ba boy wo modern call ya school e kumo no ya bi aneke o ya school e ni bi pin ni ka afi anya chebo o le ni etumoneke se o school fi o ba fi ta ni ba push bo ka ya son o mi mo fe mo nga ke mo fe mo aya school le kase mo ko ke e ya ge bi aneke o yan kase mo ko e o ni ye mobo ni ji enyu mi pa wo yen me o yen me ye fa ke so bang gbohin eba e ko ji owo isele mo to fan gbohin kro mo mi pa me fa ame fe ame balese ame hawo onu pa ke mo fe mo ke esumo na ni ogu mo kokla me ko na me nyomo mi eche si ipa mo le ewa fiofio na me ko apa wo ame balese fiofio to be ni maleke wa ke ko fe ni bi ahun ni teke no e tun isake han abo aga ko ke bablo fu e me get too much of everything is bad
na oyo ede adesrede eto aban animu se wontwa nanim ehwe Afoaman government schools ewo honom na womoa wonom ewo toilet facilities
Papa fire Afoaman ne when ya bola kani bi wosuko ya agenje school ya ka senje ni yo me fe fite won pan fanya ba wawo ne ke wo market kani bi ne afi kwa woni wo mane ni je Afoaman ne ahie no ya wotawo won pan fanya mla lo e ke wo no abo sedem afenyo ni je wo parliament member ni yo Amasama constituency ne won Papa fire ni oba ni yo ba kwa woni bi problems fi o ko e bi e o ba solve ha won pan
What fufuro no na watwe ya so no Flash Prime Institute we suku etete emabunu ewo ensantro adwuma no emu wonom hweye ema 2025 won akwaje tete no wonom de graduation ceremony shas won kama we na toso enson eno nam so ema kwantwefo pani awono ena da suku yi ano wo Ra Clement Amankwa ene amane Boni Black edi commodin some we etuja
eno ne beye ya blabo a yebo nti yemfa hu se wo ye obi a na ompa disua ana ompa adwuma ya kan hunu se wunyini ekoba no saa enoma no ebetimi adawanim eno wo ye obi a opa adwuma na usua de ensuso a eno nsuso beda wanim ama wa ye obi a abre nyina mu na wo hwehwe enipa ye hwe ye school ya ye practical school ubehu nene ebi obi wo ho a okoye fashion design na ebia na juma na oye ne nemlem no wanyire ne ho ensua wanyire ne ho anye dai ensua wapon ne ho ana wa wie school wa graduate wa konya ba bi ye adwuma nkofo be ma na adwuma bebre na wada ana one namfofo ye dai ennam na ubehu ebe kakra wonya adwuma ose bi adwuma eni wo mai mu enti yemu dodo na ebra ne yewo ye tertiary school ana se senior high no ne ye lazy wo enoma bebre mu enti ema wunyina wanhwe ya eno ana beye to we obi a opedwo to no ma ana ensanum bebre ana se ma ka ehunu se ukọ wani mu na wunyini na eno ana obe practice
lectures no emu baako ya ne din edi Owura Prince Nyakon wode afutuo ema adesuafo yi a wokwe
aya sonko aya kama na awofo dodo na aba betumi aka say 99% I represent parents ema ye what no aba for this very occasion enti no me nkan bebre ne meka ne say next time no o award na wabomode anse wo de award be school Flash Prime Media Institute yeah courses bit is media arts, journalism and television presentation. Yeah, we are fashion designing and our cosmetology. Sa courses in at the bois students school SHS. Said beya ubano enquire at this one with ye emma etifane bre school na omesua ade na offer more brother achi.
Nana yaw akuoko eye otumfo asene hene wono ede nanim onyam ekota adwumadie yi echi a wono so de nsem yi etudwa
se oya abofra na wawofu obomode ede okosuku a na se ye hwe bibi na afi ho ye hwe se obekwa akosua nimdie na nimdie na abenya no de abafi na de aba bebobra na bra na abebo no so aba mfaso ama abusua ama oman nyina na suanfo ya omo ewie eneyi no omo ba besua media omo ba besua cosmetology omo besua fashion enti de ehwe se omo ba ba bonten no omo de ebeya adwuma enema e wo nyina ya nsa adwuma enti yen hwe se obi ba ba no obetena fie se fashion aya ya wape machine bi unyanya store kra na ofie animu no utimi start bi ho cosmetology ene nipa no bebre ni ho ayi station but omo na no mo yankofu adwuma enti de be kan say enso adwuma no ma ba benya no mo van kwota fie ntwan say omo twan say bi o benya aban adwuma bi aye na mo hunu ye say de do mesu so mo de bobra ebe yi
Ye be gina we so na ye twa ye ho ye ba be bo radwedie ene sikasem emu. Afedwadie mu ensem na Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies ade abeto dwa say won mu hwe petita kram mu ntumi hu say echine da July bo so ne de dikan no farm go bo no ebekosro wosi petrol ebekosro 2%, diesel ebeye 5%, na afe LPG eye infamejai gas yi so no won mu atomu 1% ya wosi wei ane de dikan ko fife bria besi junior kwa na wieye ni a wonomo ato farm go emu na ensem way Chief Executive Erema Chamber of Oil Marketing Companies Dr. Riverson Wopon and the tuja ene there.
I believe after our social policy, now we start here looking at our forecast for this year tomorrow, we already see that being said, I believe with the engagement with the Ministry of Energy, especially at the right time, at the same time, we are asking the government to meet our needs using our energy to the bonds, those who are in the bond and self-recognize also and also the second leg of currently there's a tax subsidy on the energy.
Afe yenhwe sikasemu na ene day aye June bosom ni day twatokra e wa hwe mu no wo hwe yesika no ene amanhodo so de no a sese me no e kasa no $1 agina 10 cedis 31 pesos.
Ene British pound no ejina 14 cedis 14 pesos ya se wo pebi ato a wo benya no 14 cedis 15 pesos ena euro no so ejina 12 cedis 6 pesos ya no so wo pebi ato a wo benya no 12 cedis 7 pesos wo ene dwada dwumbo so mene da etoso aduase bra na abo anopa no nson apa ho sima aduonum no na wo kopie mu ewo mea ya yesesa sika ewo omai mu no a na cedi no ejina 12 cedis 70 pesos afe pound no so ejina 17 cedis 25 pesos ena euro no so ejina 14 cedis 95 pesos.
Ye twa ye ho e ba agodie musem etwa enumere kase eso ne tie show enko ba bia ye ba sisia.